Okay, it seems like we are live. I am back from vacation, which I guess I could have maybe announced that a little bit better before. But we are back. We're on Star Citizen, and it is time to get back to some cargo hauling. Why? When we're already done? Because we want to help other people. So it is, I don't really know. I really don't know how it looks out there right now because I've been kind of away. But we're going to see. We're going to find out. We're going to see. We're going to find out together. We're going to have fun. But we're going to grind. We're not going to be super, super hardcore about it. But my goal tonight is just get as much as I can to help other people out. I have a lot of respect for some of my friends and org mates that have really stuck their nose to the grindstone, and they ground the ground. Like, is that the past tense? They grinded, they grinned. And they have either completed or they have made great strides. So, for those that haven't gotten to finish it yet, we're going to help them out. And there are people that spent a lot of time grinding and didn't make much progress due to bugs or issues or whatever. So we're going to hopefully help change that. We still have our crews, which is great. We have these pedambus that we had to try to unscrew up an elevator. Didn't work. We did retrieve it though, so we did not. We didn't break anything.
Your assistance. The Empire sends out the call for resources, and Hurston intends to answer.
I think we'll take the Intrepid.
See how you can help secure all of our futures in the pursuit of a solution.
We're gonna attempt the one that's worked the best for us so far, which has been our corp. But because people have kind of caught on to that, we will see if that works, because there is a lot of elevators that have been bugged last time I played, which caused a lot of issues. And on a couple of the servers, there was only one elevator that worked in our corp. So if that happens again today, that's going to be problematic, because we cannot. Well, we could, but we don't want to tie up one whole pad, or like, we don't want to tie up our corp. Our corp's only working elevator, essentially. Come on, give me that cruise lux in my hand. There we go. Let's get some nutrition. Let's get some hydration. That's better. That's better. Goodbye. And let's drink a little more. We'll top ourselves off. This way we don't have to worry about it as much. Oh yeah, hydration. This is 24. Even in the 23rd century, you still need to worry about hydration. All right. This is my favorite paint on the Intrepid. And the Intrepid is a lot of fun to fly. I am a fan. And I think a lot of people have come around to it too. I am a fan of the asymmetrical design, so that doesn't hurt as well. Ooh, that sounds good.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on. Launch complete.
All right, we need to go to Beijing, a little Beijing. Ooh, I love that sound. Think my doors are still open? Oh no, my door closed. God, I love the sound. There's a C2 in the distance there. Bye, C2. At least it looked like a C2 from here. Right, we should be. Friend request. I don't know who you are, Chaos 787. Sorry.
Shields off.
If you're someone I know, I do apologize, but I am unaware of who you are.
Quantum travel engaged.
And while I do not mind making friends or partying up with strangers, I am not going to friend people I don't know out of the blue. That was kind of a weird little sound we had a few seconds after we entered Quantum. Yeah, I love this paint. I love it, love it, love it. It's kind of like a shark skin type of thing going on. Flying our way, heading out to our corp. Gotta move this out of the way while I am on my way. That's what I say, yeah. Okay. We're good there, we're good there. I did already check on the streams, but just one last check. Make sure everything's copacetic. Good, 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 good. All right. Actually, we should be grabbing submissions. So we're not... Large cargo needs hauling. Accept offer. This is going to be 048. Now, we are going to act... we are going to make our scratch pad clear, even though it's getting pretty crowded now. And we're going to test from scratch these locations. I doubt 048 is going to work. I don't think 048... I think 048 only worked for me, like, maybe once. But we're going to grab the C2. We're going to find out. And if not, we will cycle through and move on to the next location. There were some people saying some, let's say, some not so nice things. In the chat, so I had it closed. But I do want to keep it open because if we're going to be at a location for a little bit, I do not want to accidentally tie it up. All right, we're still set on for Beijing. Got a couple of OM jumps, it looks like.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
If you're in the Midwest, especially if you're anywhere within driving distance of Chicago, then I would recommend that you come and check out the Chicago watch party for Bar Citizen Con this October. We have a full site takeover, a 4,000 square foot public house, food, giveaways, drinks.
Quantum travel engaged.
Let's see. There's going to be free pool and darts, and there's 11 TVs spread across all 3 rooms. We're going to have the in-house PA system, in-house sound system, I should say. PA system makes it sound like it's some kind of like sports calling thing, but we're going to be using the in-house sound system to be listening to it. So no matter where you're at, no matter what you're doing, unless you're in the bathroom, then you'll be able to see and hear the watch or the digital direct. Ooh, actually, we should turn that off. There we go. That makes things a little bit better for the stream. Oh yes, Nerdy is correct. I should tell you that the website for the event is also located on ChicagoBarCitizen.com. Links are within the site. As well, there's limited time merch. So you do not need to buy any merch, but if you like the design that was custom made by Nerdy Ken, then this is probably your only time you're going to be able to get it.
Landing gear down. Landing gear complete. Engines off.
Right. Here we come. Here we go. Off the ship. Off the ship. Thank you. Off the ship. Such a beautiful ship. We shall put you away.
Welcome to
That
the ASOP
beautiful
vehicle
ship.
retrieval system. Your
Store.
vehicle has been moved to a store.
Bye-bye. Everyone wave. Bye. All right. They really need to oil up those doors. They're creaking a lot. Come on. There we go. We cannot get a C2 from the small hangar, so we got to go out to the ASIPs. We're gonna take the risk, and we're just gonna call. Oh, we're gonna take the risk, and we're just gonna call the ship.
Vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected.
And our
Stand by.
fingers are crossed.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the. Please visit.
Boss of the Stars. Seems a little on the nose. Is it messed up? No, it's not. Yay. Sorry, Nerdy, you wanted me to try something real quick. What turns out to be delicious reheat. I know the elevator's faster, but we're going to go in the rear. Giggity. Because I want to confirm that the Atlases, or Atli, or at least an Atlas, is still on board. And it is. Excellent. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Let's get up to the cockpit and start our hauling journey. We should double check and make sure if we need refueling.
Crusader Industries.
Yeah, a little bit, but we're good overall.
Systems on.
Comes, let's get...
Engine. 100%.
And we're going to go to 48. Now, 48 is a solo location, so that's not... It's not great, actually. Wonder if I really should just cycle anyways. As I go to recycle it. So, what do we got? Sal 2, perfect. If Sal 2 has working elevators, then this will be a good one. The issue is that it seems that people have been wanting to grief those elevators as of late.
Landing gear up.
Yes, landing gear up. There we are.
Shields off.
Off to Lyria.
Hey, did you just quit the job?
Yes, I
Do you have any
did.
idea how
I
much
forgot
extra
that
work
every
you're doing for
time
me?
we freaking abandon a mission, we have to listen to the voice line. At least we only had to cycle once. God, she needs to chill. They're in last place. Matter of fact, where are the standings? Let's see how.
Complete.
Oh my. Okay. Well, Hurston has creeped a little more into the lead. But it's been pretty steady. Yeah, pretty steady indeed. Our Corp, yeah. But Crusader actually has been kind of... I mean, it's got a long way to go if it's really going to catch up to Microtech, but Crusader's kind of started closing the gap there a little bit. I just don't think it's going to have enough time. To be fair, I'd rather have Microtech win over Crusader. I'm still just flabbergasted that ArcCorp's in last place. Like, I thought you all loved ArcCorp more than that. Now, I'm a Hurston guy. Not because I like the lore. I just think it fits, like, the Judge Dredd universe so well. You know, the 2000 AD. So...
Quantum travel.
I don't know. Every time I go there, I just feel like I'm going to run into dread. And I know 2080, but I haven't read a lot of the materials, so I'm not like even the biggest, most crazy 2080 fan. But I would say I would know more than the average person, just not that much more. So I don't want to make it sound like I'm some kind of 2080 buff here. But I also like the city of Lorville. Like, I know it's grungy and all that jazz, but I just think that it's... I don't know. I just like how it's designed. OrcCorp has a good chance of taking it from me once they do their remodel. Their OrcCorp 2.0, as you will. Alright, so there's... Okay, we'll see here. We might... I don't know, I have a feeling this one's not going to work. Seems like they haven't cleaned up the server since the last time I was on this one. And I've been on this server before, so I think this elevator is still going to be busted. And it's busted with the... if it is busted, it's busted with the... Told? Alright, we'll do that. Yeah, if it is busted, it's busted with the overweight issue. So, let's see. But, oh, something's got Galaxy, you coward. Come on, guy, get out of that Idris. Missed homie, run coward. Interesting. Wonder where they're at. If this elevator works, this is going to be awesome. I may have not parked far enough away. Or I may have parked too far away. Or I may have parked pretty much... Okay. Alright. That is... strange. That is strange. So I guess we'll get back in and readjust. The engines were off. So maybe I hit the hitbox, like an invisible hitbox or something on the elevator. Is what I'm hoping. I was a little too close regardless, so... Oh, and then it settled back down. Alright, well, we're just going to move forward just a wee bit. Let's do that, right? Because then... Alright. I think that's good. All of this readjustment, and then it turns out that it's going to be a broken elevator. Just trying not to get my hopes up. Really would like this not to be broken. Okay, then that should fix it. Fingers crossed. Gah. If I had one... I might be able to fix that if I had one piece of cargo. Why is it so bright? Like, it seems extra foggy here tonight, even though it's not nighttime. The rest of it? Thank you. Let's see here. Why is it just so freaking foggy? Alright, let's see if this elevator even works before we risk moving the raft. Yeah, that one's broken. If we had just one... If we had just one of the pieces of cargo, we could probably fix it. Alright, that's obviously not working. We might have to abandon our old, reliable, ArcCorp. To be quite honest. I think what we'll do is we'll cycle for Sal 5. And we'll see if we can get Sal 5 working. But I think people have just, between servers actually bugging some of the elevators and players, I think this has been just a little bit bugged. Now these elevators are bugged by the server. Perfectly good raft right here. I mean, so what probably happened is this guy came here. It's like, oh, I'll do this mission. Oh, the elevator doesn't work. Yep. Okay. Okay. See, and this is why you check the elevators before you move the ships, because I could have incurred a tier 1 armistice violation for nothing. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. What we might even try to do, to be quite honest, because I think everyone's avoiding this site because it's broken, right? So I think what we might try to do is do one mission somewhere else where we get some cargo, and then we can come back here and see if we can unbug the elevator. And then we could be heroes, if just for one day. Alright, cargo's closed. Might as well cycle through here. I think we'll try Sal 5 before we give up on our corp. Sal 5 is just on the other side, so. Yay, perfect. That's exactly what we wanted.
Launch complete.
So we're going to go to the other side of the moon. We're going to check out Sal 5. If Sal 5 is bunk, then I think we might have to go to Microtech. Crusader's a little risky with all the pirates. And Hurston, because it's in the lead, often gets a lot of hate as well. So we are going to try to avoid all of that.
You know what? It doesn't matter. I still need to find someone else.
We're going to try to avoid all of that and
Enjoy
go
the
to
time off, I
Microtech.
guess.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
See, is the server growing or is it dying? It is. It's roughly around the same as when we entered, so that's good news, sort of. We just got to be careful because, especially these older moons designs, coming so hot and fast.
Shields on.
Okay, I mean, not a good sign for the elevators, but at least a good sign that no one's here to bother us. Ooh, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. Looks like some abandoned ships. Oh, no. That Mercury is still active. It's going to take him like a year and a day to get to the cockpit, so we'll give him some time. He parked like a dick. There he goes. All right, we're going to test this out. Okay. That should be enough room in case we stop rocking. Stop rocking. Seriously, they just love to mess up the Master Galaxy. What? They really love to mess up the springs, the shocks on the Herc series. I know that they don't purposefully do it, but it's like every patch, it's like everything could be working perfectly fine on the Herc, but you go to land and it's like, oh, by the way, your ship is now not able to touch the ground properly. Okay. Gonna raise it. I'm gonna lower it. We're probably gonna have this bug out on us. How did I know? See, and here's the thing. This used to be, like, this bug used to be something that we were like, oh, that's the server. I'm starting to think it isn't. Because there was always at least some that you could come across that you could modify and fix. And it's gotten to the point where I feel like, or not feel, but I haven't been able to find a single one that you can fix in this state now. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I think we shall be heading to Microtech. All right. Seriously, if there was just one box of cargo somewhere around here, might have been able to fix it. Ooh, although we could try another trick. Because now it seems like these elevators are broken in a different, like they're more broken, right? So if they're more broken, sometimes a previous trick that didn't work could work. And if that doesn't make sense to you, welcome to IT. Where is the main building? Right there. As far away as possible. Perfect. And then we'll try to, since we're already parked in front of one elevator, we're going to try to fix that one. And if that doesn't work, then guess what? Let's see. Shubin, Sal 5. We'll do just, one. One waste. Do I really care about these right now? Probably not, right? I don't even remember what you need to collect for Wicklow. To be quite honest, wait, was that I don't think that was a... Yeah, that wasn't a pro. I would only pick up the quick flare if it's a pro. Yeah. We'll take that. Cruise is always worth it. Alright, I repeat, I do not expect this to fix the elevator. But we're going to try. Why am I... Did you see that? For some reason it said my lungs are at 20%. Alright, so again, if this doesn't work, we're going to go to Microtech. I'm not going to waste my time anywhere else on OrCorp. Because if there is a site that works, and it's a single elevator, I'm not going to hold it up for other people. Oh. I can't even get the one. All right. And you can see I tried that trick here before, but like I said, the elevators were seemingly less broken And as we bid a fond adieu to our corp, we will blast our way across Stan's system to Microtech. And along the way, we will find a mission. And I have not done Microtech since the one time I did Microtech for myself, so I'm not even sure what site would be the best. So we're going to find out together.
Engines on. Launch complete.
Launch complete.
Shields off.
Shields off.
Landing gear up.
And the landing gear is up. Okay, perfect. We got to listen to her yell at us one more time. At least it should be the last time tonight we have to listen to that. Just get over and done with. And then let's just head to Microtech proper, and we'll figure out what we need to do there. Ugh.
This is Elle.
Yes,
You
Al.
know, from our corp.
Yes,
Saw
I
you
know.
cancelled the contract.
I did.
What the hell? Next time, only take a contract you plan on doing, okay?
You know what? I'll get an elevator repairman out there, and I would gladly do our corp missions. So let's see what we got here. We got. Why am I blind? There it is. Microtech. What do we got? Okay, Rayari. I think Rayari has multiple elevators. I'm almost positive of it. So we're gonna keep that one because if the elevators are working, we want to be at a location that's not going to tie up the whole location for someone else. Because we're doing this to help other people, and I guarantee you 99.9% of the people that are out there doing this mission right now is trying to get theirs done. So we're not going to block someone else, even though we're trying to help others. So, nope. Not going to do it. We are looking fine. Let's see. At some point, we got to fix our rep. The whole supplier die totally screwed up our headhunters rep. We need to get back in with good with headhunters. Screw Citizens for Prosperity. Puh. Puh. Screw you. Kovalex, we really haven't done much with them because we've been just event hopping month to month here. But we do have Hull C missions unlocked at Experienced. So that's a nice way to raise some funds. Even though the cargo ATC is a little bugged and you don't get all your product, which does deeply cut into your profits. And then Foxwell, we had done some of these with the boys. So that's why we're up to into the security contractor range. But as you see, we still have some ways to go with that as well. But Foxwell missions are a lot of fun. At least last time we did it. Yes, exactly, nerdy. Headhunters. Headhunters. Okay, gotta get my scratch pad ready again. Okay, and my scratch pad is set for Microtech. And then that's it. We haven't done much rep elsewhere, although a lot of missions are still not refactored yet. So that is part of the problem there. I don't even know if we have any. Yeah, we don't have any assets even in Pyro. We were in Pyro the other day, a couple weeks ago, but mainly that was just to get some screenshots for Nerdy. After that, we headed out. I love Pyro, but all the events... Well, not all the events. I didn't play during 4.2. I was playing Dune. But all the events I've been playing in recently have been in Stanton. Do 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 do. Oh yeah. And ooh, Calliope.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
There we are.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Now, we could be running into some situations here, i.e., situations where we can't find a working elevator.
Shields
If
on.
that's the case, I am not sure what, if anything, we're going to do at that point. Because if we can't find a working elevator, all the other missions to me, are kind of pointless to do. Not going to get enough cargo to make it worth it. Doesn't feel like it's taking me much longer to get to this. Well, there's one free landing pad. Fingers crossed. Although maybe I should stop saying that because it hasn't worked for me yet. There is an atlas there, though. That is a good sign. We are essentially lined up. God, this game is so beautiful. All right, we got our feet on the... well, nope, we don't. There we go. So annoying. Why does it do that? Oh, the after power bounce is so frustrating. And it doesn't do it everywhere either, because it didn't do it to us in our corp. Why? Thank you. Okay, we're just gonna have to... hope that this works. Okay, let's... we don't even know if the elevator works there. Okay. You okay, bro? Do you need a DD?
Launch complete.
A DF. Designated flyer. I don't know, man. This is the problem with the Herc series. I think it's the... I think on Microtech, it's also the wind. Like, the wind is just a little different, so it kind of messes things up even more. But the Herc is rough when it comes to those shocks. Way too bouncy. Way too bouncy. Okay. Here we go. Moment of truth. Fully expecting this to be bugged. You son of a gun. You son of a bitch. Yeah. Okay. You failed me. Now, see, the Atlas being stuck at the elevator was always a good sign, because why would someone leave an Atlas there unless they were able to move? No whammies, rip. Yeah, unfortunately, nerdy. Well, because why would someone leave an Atlas there unless it worked, right? So, that's why the Atlas being parked out there gave me such high hope. High hope. These elevators are just so messed up right now. I really think that it's not just the servers. I think there's some player intervention that's causing it to bug also in this way. Whether it's purposeful intervention or if it's accidental. Okay, one last elevator. Then we're just gonna have to try a different location on Microtech. Now, Microtech has a lot more locations than our corp does. We're not gonna go through all of them, but we're gonna go through at least a few. If we can't find one, then I really am at a loss for what we should do then. I mean, there's got to be an elevator somewhere that works, right? One would think. We might try server hopping. So I think what we'll do is we'll try like a couple locations. And if we can't find a location, like we'll try maybe like 2 more locations on this server. And if it doesn't work, then we'll purposefully hop to a different server altogether, different region, and we will see what happens then. God, this game is beautiful. Hey, what's up, good shot? Oh, just trying to gather cargo, but this is like the 9th elevator, not 9th location, but 9th elevator that I've tested, and they're all bugged in the exact same way, which really leads me to believe that it's not just server degradation that's causing the problem, to be quite honest. If you joined mine, there was like 140 something.
Engines on.
On mine? Yeah, I went to Microtech.
Landing gear up.
Microtech. So. Did you have a recent successful elevator on Hurston? I know you took a few days off, but... No, it hasn't been that long. Yeah, that's been like a week and some days. SMC A6. Don't know if that is or isn't, so we'll check it out. What are you up to? Nice. Nice.
Hey, it's Remy.
No, I did not check any Hurston locations. I went R-Corp to Microtech. Because I figured if I was going to be solo, it's best to do it in R-Corp or... you do not hear good shot at all? Hold on one second. That would be why. Good shot, can you give another test?
Test. How now, brown cow?
Do you hear him now, Nerdy?
Do you hear me now, nerdy?
Do you hear him now?
Nerdy, do you hear me?
Brown...
Let me out of this box.
She said brown cow is good.
This game's pretty, though. Every time I log in, I go, ah, this looks nice.
Quantum travel.
I keep waiting for the day where this game doesn't impress me visually. Because it's like I played the game for so long, I feel like graphically it's kind of been the same for so long. You know what I mean? And it hasn't yet.
Let's see, Nerdy said the brown cow moves loudly at midnight. For real, though, he is loud. Well, hold on. I may have him up too much in Discord.
Am I too loud?
No. Nerdy is just being a... No, I'm just kidding. Let me adjust.
I can speak softly. I can speak very softly.
All right. Try that good shot.
Quick, ask Zoe.
Let me know
What
if that...
stops X-rays? Even dogs can't.
Funny thing is that, like, I turned you down on
Complete.
on the stream, but it sounds like you're louder to me. That is much better. Okay, cool. Thank you, Nerdy.
Okay.
Here, this is how I'll fix that situation.
Audio engineer nerdy.
There we go. I turned you down on my deck for me.
I have no idea what I was doing in Hurston last.
She said she no longer feels like I disappointed my father.
Oh. Well. I mean, that's... Yeah.
By the way,
I'm glad that's all it took.
There's been so much going on recently. Did we ever tell you that Nick and Knight, what Nick and Knight's reaction was when he saw the underwear?
No.
For Bar Citizen, for a Chicago Bar
No.
Citizen.
No.
He's essentially, he's just like, this is the best merch I've ever seen. and he was full on belly laughing, I think he said.
Yeah.
The phrase.
When Nerdy was like, here, Devo, sites up, blah, 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 I was like, where are the underwear? The underwear need to be on this website.
Oh, Nerdy said, Stop, LMAO. Stop yelling at me. That's why she feels like she's not.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, no. So he, I don't know if he bought any, but he definitely loved them. Someone else on the Bar Citizen Discord was like, I don't live that close, so he's not sure if he's gonna come. But he's like, I think I might need to buy a pair of the underwear though.
I mean, it's super bespoke merch.
It's a niche. All right.
I'm at Lorville. I don't see a single ship stored at Lorville. Why am I at Lorville? How did I get to Lorville?
Did you get dropped off? Did Ryu drop you off?
Oh, we took the Idris to Lorville for Ryu. That's what it was. Okay, found it.
Let's see. No hot dog undies. No hot dog undies sold yet. She said. Super niche.
My T-shirt's awesome.
Awesome. I haven't been able to buy mine yet, so
Sorry, currently dying on my water.
it's okay. That's just a cover so that you're not to hide the disappointment that I haven't bought the merch yet.
But I got the my T-shirt and the magnet showed up. Yeah, I love them both.
Nice.
Man,
Beep, beep, beep.
I guess just a C2. Guess just a C2.
I am a couple elevators away here from Hoppin' Servers, I think.
Shit, like usual.
Hey, Ryu.
What's up?
God, you're so quiet. Let me.
He's a little quiet to me.
All right.
Better?
Yeah. How far along are you, Ryu?
Finish Hurston. I'm like 2 C2 loads away from completing ArcCorp, and then completed the starter missions on the other 2 areas.
Oh my God! I
Nice.
found a working elevator.
Nothing but a pain in the dick. Which is what
I've-
I expected, so
I found
Are
a
you
working
playing tonight or are you
elevator.
working?
I'm playing tonight.
Okay.
I don't know for how long, but I'm playing tonight. My goal is just to try to complete ArcCorp, at least tonight.
I'm gonna load my C2 with the stuff.
Well, I don't know if you should join on our server necessarily. Bear did just find one, but he struggled.
Where Hurston or not Hurston?
He said he did
No.
ArcCorp and Migrotech.
Well, yeah,
Microtech?
I'm at a site on Microtech.
Migrotech.
I've had the best luck just sticking in Hurston, and then just flying to the other area. and
Well,
then
I'm
unloading.
in Lorville right now from where we dropped you off, so I'm gonna look for some Lorville elevators.
Yeah, same here.
Are you on our server?
Yeah, I'm joining it now.
Bear, let's get some party invites out, dog.
Yeah, let me just park real quick and then I will.
Wait, I thought Bear was done.
I am
Alt
done.
account?
I've been every time I log on is to help other people.
I was like, you and Good Shot are done, so
Yeah,
Bear's
I mean,
gonna help me.
I have my alt, but I'm not gonna do my alt for this. There's two.
Bear's gonna help me go prestige on this event. We're not even doing it for rewards. We're just gonna do it to double my contribution.
My whole opinion is that I personally wouldn't like having my alt complete if I have friends and org mates that weren't able to complete it.
You did the work though, so I would say that's a flex. And F everyone else, but that's just me mentality. So it's
There
okay.
were a couple of people I was talking to that were doing this for their alts. Like, they posted that they completed it for their mains.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, congrats. And like 2 days later, they're like, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. And I'm like, dude, that doesn't sound fun.
Well,
Doing
I mean,
this for alts.
I could have completed
I
my
mean-
alt, but I chose
I
not
might
to.
go for
Atlas is
one
still
armor
parked
on
here
my
nicely.
ult.
Look at
That's about
this.
it.
My Idris still has the Atlas parked nicely in the little coveys there. Love it.
I mean, my whole goal is to load up as
I don't
much
even
as
own one of those Atlas.
my goal is to load up as much cargo. Period. So, if there's time or stuff left over for me to be able to like get like maybe the first couple levels on my alt, then I would be. But I wouldn't want it again. I wouldn't want to do that until other people are in better shape or done.
But so you just start burning bridges with friends and family, and you don't have as many people to help.
Well, I mean,
Exactly.
to be fair, no one's expecting me to help them. You know, like no one's like sitting there like, well, Bear's just going to do it for me, so I'm okay. You know what I mean? Like
I
no
mean,
one's.
for the low
Sure.
price of 12
You
grand.
kind of have untamable cat energy right now.
Well,
because of
it's less than 12 grand now because you got almost 2 done, so it wouldn't have been all of it.
I thought the price was just for.
No, that was as I always stated, 12 was for everything.
So, my ult.
Hey, Sano, how you doing? T-Dib.
Get yourself a bargain. Hi, Sunrise.
Let's get this up there.
Why did my weapons just toggle on and off? That was weird. Don't do that.
There we go.
So
What are you
annoying.
doing, ship?
Ship, what are you doing? Mom, get off the phone.
It's like shields offline, weapons offline. It's like, what are you talking about?
Dude, I had the weirdest thing with just the fucking crime stats the other night. Where I would just land and all of a sudden I just get a fucking crime stat and I'm just like, fuck this.
You literally just had to say you had the weirdest thing with crime stats, and everyone, at that point, we all understand.
Oh.
I've had my share of crime stat weirdness with this event, from cleaning the pads off.
Yeah, I wasn't even
Also,
cleaning.
just ramming people that ram me off.
Oh.
I'm doing
Yeah.
pretty good, Sano. And Sano says hello to everyone, by the way.
Hello, hello.
So-
Still waiting for T-Dib Volume 2.
Hey, I know.
Sorry.
I know. T-Dib V2. T-Dib V2, or maybe T-Dib V 1.5.
The dibbening.
The dibbening. T-Dib 2 Electric Boogaloo.
It is also really annoying that the C2 ramp does not actually drop to the bottom.
We just have to schedule it. At Sano, I mean, to be fair, I think I'm more open than you are. I'm not putting it all on you.
Yeah, that's what she
Don't
said.
get me wrong, but
He's been on Jared Leto's actual podcast.
yeah, Jared Leto actually had me on his podcast.
Ironically, not called the Jared Leto podcast.
Yeah. Just tell me when, other than like right now. All right, Sano, I'm gonna hold you to that. We need to test again too. Test what? You or me? What are we testing at this point?
Our patience with this event.
Yeah, I saw how he's doing with this event.
Hey, Sano, how you doing with the event? We need a test against me. I think my sound was really low. Yeah, your sound was low before, but that was a while ago, man. That was a while ago.
Sure, it's sorted itself out by now.
Yeah, we know that all sound issues sort themselves out.
Just fix themselves out.
Yeah,
with time.
yeah, absolutely. And I'm spending too much time in trying to get that.
On my way to Aberdeen.
Aberdeen.
I'm gonna keep a close eye on Battlefield 6. I don't think it looks
Yeah.
bad, but I'm not sold on everything that I've seen so far. So
We'll
I'm gonna
see.
let the hardcore sweats like AAK's Discord and stuff jump in and get
Yeah.
their, see what their initial feedback on it is.
Like my whole thing with Battlefield is that they've been awfully lazy lately, and like 2142 could have been so amazing, and they totally dropped the ball on that. So my concern is that they're going to drop the ball again as well. So, but I will give Battlefield another chance, though. I will probably never ever play another Call of Duty again.
The only thing is they've basically admitted, like, yeah, we've screwed up the last couple, so, like, we're trying not to do that with this one. So just the fact that they're saying that is positive, and they've paid a ton of YouTubers and reviewers to consult and play it in advance and stuff like that. So
that don't mean shit. We'll
I'm
see.
not saying it does,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying,
Sano, when you said you got one mission, are you saying you got like the introductory mission done, or you got one corporation done? Like, what are we talking about here? And Sano said he was going to do the beta this weekend.
Okay.
Well, for the low price of $12,000, you can get their services for a full complete.
I don't know if I'm gonna commit to the beta. I think I'm gonna let everyone else.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not going to commit to the beta. Do you know how much there is to do in Star Citizen right now? We got CBN. I need to get going. We got this event going on, but we got
want to kill
log
the
in
worm.
and check out PTU.
But we got the 30 seconds, the 30-second video we got to figure out.
Those Onyx facilities look sweet.
So when are we killing a worm?
Well, Nil and Exo and them already killed one twice.
That's cool. Okay, so I need to group up with Nil and Exero to kill a worm.
I mean, I've killed a bunch of little worms, not a big worm.
I haven't done any of it, so I would like to kill a lot of worms after I complete this fucking event.
Just the single intro mission. Gotcha. Are you trying to actually complete it, Sano, or you just saying screw it?
I'm pulling up to HTMS
I'm pulling
with
up
an
to
Idris.
Ryder.
Ooh, lots of abandoned ships. Been a minute.
There's a few
No
here.
desire, really? What does it even give you? Well, there's a total of 65 unique items that you can't ever get again after this is over.
Until they do this event again.
No.
Oh.
No. CIG is focusing more on one-time rewards right now.
They definitely are.
Yeah. So you get so what it is each corporation has the same set of rewards, but each of them are geared towards their corporation as far as looks, obviously, the skin. And yeah, so there's like a multi-tool, I think it's a multi-tool, and armor for the first tier, I think it is. Or something like
multi-tool
that.
and jumpsuit.
Oh yeah, jumpsuit and a multi-tool for the first tier, then armor, I think a weapon for the second tier. Third tier, it's like 4 ship skins and another parallax weapon and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then whichever faction wins gets a 5% discount, supposedly in perpetuity. They get control of the jump gate. And if you have tier 5 complete in the resource drive, you will get a special matte black armor of theirs. So that's what's going on. But yeah, I mean,
That's also part of the event. You have to get Oh, you mean like tier 5 is in like the actual.
Yeah,
like,
so whichever faction wins, so Hurston, you have to be tier 5 in, and then once they're declared the winners, everyone who has tier 5 in Hurston will get the matte black armor.
So Ryder's a bust.
Are you at where are you at?
Hurston.
Okay.
I've
I'm
been,
thinking about bringing the Idris for this. It's not the fastest scouting ship.
I haven't done this in so long. I'm so, like, not on my game here for the
Got some ring rust.
Z look. it up there. Perfect. Wonder how many times we're going to have to cycle to get this site again.
I really need to put a button for the doors on the back of the Idris.
Do. Yeah, so we need to come up with a 30-second idea, you know. I don't want to necessarily talk about it right now because we're streaming, but that's something that's going to come and go really fast if we don't focus, you know what I mean?
How about this? How about we get Jared Leto,
Okay, I like it.
do a 30 seconds to Mars spoof.
Uh-huh, I was waiting for someone to say that. I was waiting. Thank you. Like we were just talking about Jared Leto, 30 seconds.
I'm almost positive this elevator works on my first try at HDMS Anderson. Ryu, come to HDMS Anderson.
Does it actually work?
I think so.
HDMS Anderson is one of my favorite outpost locations.
You're one of my favorite outpost locations.
Aw,
Yeah,
thanks.
Ryu, get your ass to Anderson, my friend.
Mr. Anderson.
Are we loading up a C2 then, or are we loading up your Idris?
It's an interest, unless, I mean, I don't know, what do you have?
I have a C2.
C2's probably easier if we're just trying to make progression here.
I'll say,
Ah.
looking for the mission right now.
You don't, just get here first, because I already got the cargo coming up.
All right, let's cycle.
Okay.
And then Microtech.
Pretty surprising on my first shot, first elevator, it worked.
I was gonna say, Hurston has been the easiest to actually find a working elevator, so
Has it?
yeah. I'm literally just completing Hurston large haul missions to then deliver to Ark. It's kind of funny in my mind.
Oh, that's what everyone was doing, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Pretty run of the mill for this event.
It's your ETA, Ryu. I'm just getting to move the Idris here.
I'm flying out of Atmo in Hurston, and then I will jump to Anderson.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the Idris parked here to bogart this until you're here.
Okay. Fire the laser.
So many sites to cycle through.
I don't have a laser.
Yeah, there we go. Time to listen to this guy, bitch. Ooh. All right. Griefers pointed where? Let's see. Griefers at Lamina. All right. Be careful.
That's everyone's dream. Just to be a fucking griefer and a shitty.
Is Lamina at Aberdeen?
No, Lamina, I think is.
Lamina's nowhere close to me, Damer.
Yeah, it's a Hathor site.
Right. I just didn't remember which one because there's ones in Damer and.
Oh yeah, I forgot they're on that moon as well. Do. Ah, this feels like it's a month ago.
It does. Deja vu, Groundhog Day, whatever you want to call it.
It's Remy from Microtech.
Oh,
There's
there
an
he goes.
unfinished
Thanks,
contract
Remy.
that's exceeded our
Just
time
set my spawn with the
so
Idris.
moving it to someone else. Don't let it happen again. Okay? Let me cut to
Remy's
the
a
chase.
bitch.
Microtech doesn't like contractors to simply abandon jobs. Better come prepared to the job on the next one.
Let me know when you're getting close, right?
Let me cut to the chase.
23 kilometers
Microtech
away.
doesn't like contractors
okay.
to simply abandon jobs. Better come
The one that
prepared
I'm
to the
backed
job
up
on
to
the
works.
next
I didn't check any of the other ones.
one. It's Remy from Microtech. There's an unfinished contract
Once
on you
I
that's
move and you're
exceeded our
settled
time
in, I'll
limits.
check the other ones.
So moving it to someone else. Don't let it happen again. Okay? Hey,
Got big
it's Remy.
clouds here.
Making a note in your contractor record that you dropped
Why is this
the
pitch
contract.
black?
It's Remy from Microtech. There's an unfinished contract on you that's
Remy's
exceeded
really
our
not
just
time
happy with
limits.
me right now.
So moving it to someone else.
This so scenic flying in
Don't let it happen
through the
again. Okay?
clouds and everything.
Hey, it's Remy.
This
Making
is
a
dumb.
note
I
in
don't
your
remember.
contractor record that you dropped the
So if you
contract.
set your spawn to a ship, store the ship, log out, come back, pull the ship, your spawn is still set to the ship. I just went to set my spawn back to the Idris, and it's already set to it.
It could be. I mean, I haven't really tested that type of thing in depth, so I don't know if it's worked that way, or if maybe that's just, or maybe if it's erroneously telling you it's on the ship when it really isn't.
Here.
Wee.
You hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Here I go. Look out. Look out. You're about to get uppercut by an Idris.
We're
yeah,
just
the chip.
gonna stuff this C2 like it's Thanksgiving.
Yes, yes.
No, stupid thing. Ugh.
Fucking raft.
I hate that it does that.
You want me to move it, or do you got it?
I think I got it. I'm just gently. Oh, I already touched ground. That's fine. There's enough space. Yep.
Boop, boop, boop.
Is that too close?
I just use my little tail fins as a parking sensor.
Should be fine.
All right. Wah.
Wood drift works.
Still get lost at my.
Just
I'm
got-
this Idris man.
All right, so I just have to real quick do this real quick, everyone. One moment.
Just real quickly.
Fast? How fast we talking?
I am done. All right, there we go. HMS word of Ida Herson intro mission elevator works if everyone needs. Oh, waifu. How?
You done fucked up. You
How?
guys gotta keep that shit on the down. No, I'm just kidding. If he's done already, it'd be funny as fuck.
Or he's lying. It doesn't actually work.
Yeah. He's actually trying to fight me and Good Shot right now. Over at Anderson.
Give me that. Thank you.
Coming, Ryu.
Copy that. I'm just moving it as far up as I can, and then I'll start stacking them properly later.
Yeah, I'll start hucking them if you want to do the fine detail.
Oh yeah. I'll just hop out. I was gonna say, once we
Bring
get to
him out.
like the middle section, it becomes a lot
Bring 'em out,
easier.
Atlas.
Oh, okay, cool. the max lift has been like nothing but dog shit.
Oh wait, we need party invites still. I can't get on
Oh.
your ship.
Yep, sorry, I got distracted. I'm sending them now. Do. Party invite 2. Sent, and party invite sent.
Joined.
Got it.
Sorry about that. What about the max lift you were saying?
Oh, the max lift has been nothing but dog shit to me.
Seems a little rough.
Yeah, it's like it's just not strong. It literally feels like the base multi-tool. Like the tractor beam.
Uh-huh.
And then it just does not want to move these 4 SCU boxes.
That's not the max
That
lift.
or-
That's
Or the C2 is just acting like a bitch.
No, it's that has to do with just stuff in general. It's not the max lift. Like like you're talking about like how it kind of like drags on the ground or you can't lift it well or whatever. Like off the ground.
Yeah, that and like it's stuck to the grid.
Yeah,
And it
that's
refuses to.
that has nothing to do with the max lift. That has to do with the cargo grids itself.
Yeah, I'm just saying, using the max lift is nothing but a pain in the dick. With all these issues with, I guess, the grid then. I just figured it's the max lift because...
Yeah, the same things
It's-
happen with the Atlas as well. It just certain grid issues happen more often with certain things. So like you get more issues trying to lift them off the ground and raising and such with the max lift
Yeah.
than with the Atlas. But the Atlas sometimes drags them on the ground too.
Hear me out. Hear me out. I think everyone would just be happier if we just disabled this whole inventory thing again. And just let us auto-load and unload. At least for this event.
Oh, ha! No, I'm just kidding.
Your silence is like, hell no. If I had to suffer, everyone suffers.
I mean, if they
Holy
did
shit.
something like that, then I would just stop helping. Because at that point, there wouldn't be a need to help. Someone earlier on this server was asking to pay people to run security so they could do the executive hangar. I'm like, well, that was not a wise a wise move. That was definitely not a wise move.
I would let someone do that and then just backstab them.
Especially
mean-
if it was a cool drop.
Like, first of all, like, especially with how few people there are on the server, there's not going to be that many people doing the executive hangar, right? You already advertised that you need
There
security.
shouldn't be.
You know, you already advertised that you need security. So, you know, if someone wanted to be nefarious, it's easy to find you. And you already know that they're going to have, like, shit for defense.
I mean, like our syndicate?
To be fair, we haven't run a successful executive hangar
Oh
yet.
god. Dude, you're throwing shit into me now. Oh, fuck, I'm
Go.
stuck inside the... There's no looking out. I'm just straight up stuck inside my C2 right now.
Do you want my help or not?
Well, if you could stop flinging... Oh, fuck, I'm dead.
I find
Sure,
it's a
but-
lot. I find it's a lot easier to live when you don't die.
I agree. But if you're dead, you're dead.
You're not dead, you're just being a melodramatic bitch.
Yeah, well, you're flinging shit into me.
You asked for help
And-
for this.
That is plenty reason to bitch.
Get back in your atlas like an adult.
Like an adult. No, stupid. Ah, you bastard.
Fuck. It's all fucked up. Hold on.
Okay, that's
Wait,
one
stop
load.
pitching stuff.
Well, that's all of it. That's how fast I am.
Yeah, and then now I just fucked the entire grid.
Well, Yeah, you fucked it. I didn't fuck it.
You literally interrupted. You know what? I'm just fucking done. I don't need you and your help right now.
All right, well, I'm gonna get my address and blow you up.
Do it. I'll just call it a night and then try tomorrow.
It's like we got a regular Laurel and Hardy going on here.
I didn't realize I was hoping emo Spider-Man Ryu. Ah, you're throwing boxes at me. That's the whole point of the mission. You're throwing boxes too good. Stop.
Alright, I think that's the last box for that mission. Sano said, I don't like when mommy and mommy fight. When mommy and mommy fight! Good one, Sano. Alright, let's see here. Comms, contracts, abandoned. Time to cycle through again.
I don't remember what site we're at right now. What site are we at right now, Ryu?
Anderson.
Okay.
Microtech.
Microtech.
Ba-ba-bum, 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 ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. So close, not quite.
Anderson, got one. Alright, Ryu, I'm gonna start throwing boxes again. You better take shelter.
Literally do not need you to throw boxes right now.
Well, you're gonna get it.
This is
Okay.
forced help.
You guys, let me help you.
Help me help you.
Help me help you.
Harvey Dent. Can we trust him?
No.
Oh my gosh, give me my sight.
Here you. More cargo's coming on the way.
Yes,
Stop.
there we go.
Stop force feeding me help.
Never gonna complete this mission with that attitude, buddy.
You're right. And I'm okay with that.
Hey, did I choose the right site? Am I in the wrong? Is this the wrong one? See me? No, 6. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, but seriously though, get ready.
Yeah, I'm good.
Maybe I have to wait for it all to properly set like that before it'll show up. Come on. Come on. Uh-oh. Huh. Alright, we're gonna wait for this to cycle through for a moment. This is weird, how this is acting.
Is the server just laggy?
No, so I had to abandon a lot of missions to get my sight again. And it's cycling, normally it just has Remy, or whoever the voice is, cycle through. But this time it's cycling through all of the actual, like, cargo. So the elevator doesn't have my cargo right now because it's technically not active yet, even though I have it in my... I haven't come across that yet. That's fine. Take this time to rearrange and fill up the band. This we have to move.
Definitely rusty on the Z look.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It took me a few here to get back into the habit of the Z.
That's the first elevator for you.
Alright, we can tuck this back there.
glad whoever told me last time, because I never thought to check. 'Cause it takes, what, 23 4SU boxes?
Oh, yeah, you can split it to 6
Yeah.
and 3 instead of
just do
5
the-
and 4.
The 18 and 5.
Yeah, I mean, you could just do 18 and 3 or 6. Just less clicking. Because that was one of the big things that I was just like, oh, less
That's up
elevator
for you.
work. Fuck.
Oh my gosh, it's still cycling. I'll eventually get these boxes to be able to...
Let me cut to the chase.
Oh, there we go.
Microtech doesn't like contractors to simply abandon jobs. Better come prepared to the job on the next one.
You know, for as whiny as you are, Remy, you're still not as bad as
Microtech
Ella.
doesn't like contractors to simply abandon jobs. Better come
Remy.
prepared to the job on the next one.
Yeah, the
Hey, it's Remy. Making a
the
note in your contract
NPC
record
for
that you dropped the
Microtech.
contract.
Ah, God damn it.
It's Remy from Microtech. There's an unfinished contract on you that's exceeded our time limit, so moving it to someone else. Don't let it happen again. Okay? It's Remy
okay.
from Microtech. There's an
It's weird with
unfinished
the-
contract on you that's exceeded our time limit, so moving it
It's
to
not letting
someone
me, like,
else.
place stuff on the
Don't
ground
let
or
it
shit.
happen
It's
again.
weird.
Okay? Hey, it's Remy. Making a note in your contractor record that you dropped a contract. Let me cut to the chase. Microtech doesn't like contractors to simply abandon jobs.
Weird.
Better come prepared to
Why
the
is it
job
not
on
letting
the
me
next
place
one.
stuff in your ship?
It's Remy from
Here,
Microtech.
stack
There's a
better.
whole
There's an
grid system
unfinished contract on
right
you
now,
that's
and some of
exceeded
it's
our time
getting
limit,
disconnected.
So moving
God.
it to someone else. Don't let it happen again. Okay?
I hate when that happens.
Hey,
Okay.
it's Remy. Making a note in your contractor record that you dropped a contract. Let me cut to the chase. Microtech doesn't like contractors to simply abandon jobs. Better come prepared to the job.
Can
on
you
the next
stop?
one. Hey, it's Remy.
I'm
Making a
placing
note
stuff
in your
very
contractor
nicely.
record that you dropped
You're
a
just being a
contract.
whiny bitch.
You're literally causing me to fuck up the grid half the time. Just wasting time.
Well, don't stand in the way of the tractor beam.
You literally keep stacking shit on top, and it breaks the grid.
It doesn't break the grid, no. I'm stacking stuff in the hollow. I'm not just throwing stuff.
No, you're literally breaking my grid. This is like the 5th time I've had to fucking fix it. This is why I'm just like, slow down.
Fix your ship.
Maybe you guys should switch spots.
I'm doing the easy labor.
I know.
He was like,
I'm also,
I do not,
I'm also
I
the
do
one
not disagree
that
with
got the
that.
mission that found the working freight elevator. And I'm already done with this mission, so I can do the easy. I think that was everything already.
It's not. This is...
Have anything left in the buffer? That was 2. You can break it up into 2, so that's 2 missions now.
All right, let's get this all organized. Alright. Move this onto the belt. I can still get by? Okay, I can still get by. Perfect. I can get by with a little help with my friends. Get high with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody?
Do you feel like I do?
Yeah.
We need Sono with his vocoder thing.
Yeah, we need Sano to do a lot here, I think, to carry us through.
Sono, make us sound good.
Yeah, make us sound good, Soto. You make us pull miracles.
Use your little computer and make us sound good and cool and smart
Yeah.
and attractive.
and attractive, yes. Yeah, forget the sound good. The attractive part I'll take.
Make me sound hot.
Yeah, make me sound hot. Ugh. That good shot. He's so hot right now.
I don't know what he looks like, but he sounds hot.
Let's see. Almost got the belt filled up.
Anderson. You're welcome, Ryu. I guess I'll just keep carrying your dead weight.
I literally don't need you to help right now. I do not want your assistance.
Oh, I got good news for you, buddy.
Oh my god. Hostile help. I almost feel like that should be the
Help
30.
whether you want it or not.
I feel like that would make a good 30-second video.
You will be assisted.
Yeah. I will assist you.
Damn it, this whole fucking grid's fucked.
Why's my character asphyxiating? That's weird.
It's like, Ryu's wishes are coming true, good shot.
Well, I think because I never made it onto a ship, I've just been standing on the ramp throwing
Alright, there we go.
boxes at him while he bitches.
This whole fucking grid's just fucked.
It doesn't need to be on the grid.
Yeah, but it'll fit more if you get the grid and then you
Dude,
stuff around
literally,
it.
just stop.
Not touching anything! I've been at the terminal for the last 5 minutes. Quit bitching.
Right. Do 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 boo ba doo boo
I think that's a you problem over there, Ryu.
You know what? I'm done. I'm good.
Alright, more coming up.
No, I'm literally done.
Ah. Go, got that there. All right, wall of boxes, 3.0 at this point.
Why are you taking off? You still got a shit ton of room.
Nope, I am done.
For what?
Ah! Alright, let's see. Get that up there. We might be able to squeeze a couple more boxes on the belt. No, no, no. There we go. Up and over. Wait for it to go up and over. And over. And over. There we go. So if you wait for the box to get all the way there, then it says at its height, and then you have less issues, but not no issues, of getting it on the 4th rail up there. Get. There we go. All right. All right, there we are. It's so weird. The cargo grid is just so old in the C2 that parts of it just doesn't like to jive too well with the Atlas. It does sound that way. Okay. Got... There we go. Ah! I don't want to jinx anything, but Microtech is also the area where I've been getting a lot of those NPC patrol ships showing up. Attacking NPC pirates. Okay, I think we need to turn at this point. Ah! How we doing this? Okay, we're not doing too bad. Okay, we'll get another elevator pulled up. And then we'll go see what else we could get on the belt. I don't know if getting in the Atlas is really worth it for just 4 boxes, so I think we'll just chuck these up there. Nope, it's probably worth it. Well, let's fix the belt first. Let's see. Need to... Oh, no. No. Probably the only thing I could get done is up the center. But that's not going to be, what, to get another 1 or 2. That's not really going to change too much. Grab and place. Grab and place. Perfect. Grab, place. I tell you what, feels good to grind again. That's going to be it for that mission. We need to cycle again, so let's get that going, because we saw how long it took last time. And then... Microtech.
Apparently not fun enough for Ryu.
Well... It happens. It happens. Let's see. SMO 10, don't need that. SMA. Not 8, I need 6. Nope, 18. Microtech. Rayari. SMA 6. Perfect. Okay, we'll let that cycle. We'll stuff these. Oop, 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 oop. Since those are going to need a cycle, we might as well take our moment to top ourselves off. So are you going to be staying at Anderson? Good
no,
shot?
I'm going back to ArcCorp because I don't have any reason to help anyone now. So,
Gotcha.
Voting.
Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, I need an inventory. That's what I needed. Boop. We'll drink our cruise dark. Nom 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 nom. Purple. Helmet on. Med. There we go. Alright, we could definitely fit at least 2 more missions. Yeah, I would say 2 more, and then we will need to go unload.
It's Remy from Microtech. There's an unfinished contract on you that's exceeded our time limits. So moving it to someone else.
Yeah, Remy.
Don't let it happen again. Okay? Let me cut to the chase.
Still like you more than
Microtech
Noah.
doesn't like contractors to simply abandon jobs. Better come prepared to the job on the next one. Hey, it's Remy. Making a note in your contractor record that you dropped a contract. It's Remy from Microtech. There's an unfinished contract on you that's exceeded our time limits. So moving, don't let it happen again. Okay? Let me cut to the chase. Microtech doesn't like contractors to simply abandon jobs. Better come prepared to the job on the next one. Hey, it's Remy. Making a note in your contractor record that you dropped a contract.
Alright. This back part should go relatively fast with the C2. Since the only other place I really need to stuff is on top. Once we get a couple walls up. And no. And maybe down the side a little bit if we need to. Stuffing a C2 full of stuff. Then going to another place. Get the box. Thank you. Whoop. There we are. Someone else is complaining in the chat about loading a C2 with an Atlas and how awful it is. It really isn't, but I get where he's coming from, because if you're not used to it and you don't know what you're looking for, and you don't have like figured it out, it seems just absolutely horrible. It should be better regardless, but it definitely is not as bad as it seemed the first time. Get up there. There we go. Whoop. Oh, no. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go find that one. It's so weird how you could just accidentally glitch it through the floor like that and just go right underneath the C2. No. There we are. Well, it felt like this was going to go much better. Maybe I'm a little too close. All right. What? Am I stuck on something? Maybe I was too close to the piston entrance thingy. Hydro. Well, we gotta get out anyway, so let's see if we can fix the couple things here. Let's get this into that slot. Then there should be a missing cargo crate down here. plop that puppy right. Actually, we can go down the center now for this. There we are. All right, there we go. There we go.
Back at area 18. What I'm gonna do now?
Get up, get up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely can only do one more mission in this one before it's full. Especially since I'm having issues getting the cargo loaded well with the Atlas. Ooh, there we go. I really would like that Kruger ship from the prize.
Kruger ship from the prize.
The 30-second video.
Oh, yeah. The wolf.
Oh, did they give the name the Wolf?
Yeah, I posted it in the lore the other day. They edited the lore, the L31 wolf.
Oh. I haven't had a chance to read everything. I've been so busy. So busy.
I don't know if they meant to do it or not, but they had appended the Kruger lore. It said something, you know, their first ship, the Merlin Archimedes, and then, you know, their second ship is the L31 Wolf, and it was an original design from when they were designing the Merlin and Archimedes, but it was deemed too expensive at the time.
Interesting.
I'm gonna be right back.
Get up there. Get up there. And we'll just leave you there for now. Yeah, this the load after this is going to be a little difficult. I think we're going to have to go down the ramp some. Just to give us some clearance. Some clearance. Alright, and then that's the end of that run. So let's start abandoning while we need the time to clean this up. Gosh darn it, stop giving me Riari. I don't want Riari. There we go. Okay, not as bad. Okay, let's get this all figured out. I think it would be just easiest to do this. I forgot that you gotta move. Oh, come on. Okay. What if... Son of a gun. Get in there. Just need to tuck it in.
Remy from Microtech. There's an unfinished contract on you that's exceeded our time limits, so moving it to someone else. Don't let it happen again.
No.
Okay? Let me cut to the chase.
No.
Microtech doesn't like contractors to simply abandon jobs.
No,
Better
I
come
trapped
prepared
it.
for the job on the next one. It's Remy from Microtech. There's an unfinished contract on you that's exceeded our time limits, so moving it to someone else. Don't let it happen again. Okay?
There we go.
Let me cut to the chase. Microtech doesn't like contractors to simply abandon jobs.
No one
Better
cares,
come
Remy.
prepared to the job on the next one. Hey, it's Remy. Making a note in your contract.
All right.
that you
Whew,
dropped
there we go.
the contract.
Let me do that, and then we'll take this one, and we will stuff this down the center. Like so. Okay. Now we are... Now we're good. Woo-wee. Yeah, and I think we're going to have to pull the Atlas down a little bit. Right. Oof. Okay, that worked. There we are. Just need it over there. It's so weird how it worked. It's like putting it down once puts it in one position, but then picking it back up, it spins, and then when you send it off, it like goes higher. See that? That's so bizarre. How bizarre. Oh, that was interesting. Yeah, this is gonna get a little tight. Come on, Z, look off, thank you. Yeah, definitely a little tight. Get. Got. Whew. It really is weird. All of the, like, the path this event has taken. Because it's started off so hectic and, you know, it was a little buggy, obviously. It was buggy from moment go. But it's like, when you first start, you're hectic rush. Things aren't working. People are fighting. There's griefers. There's pirates, like legitimate pirates. Because pirates and griefers are not the same thing. It's just so weird. So weird. No, get on. And now here we are. It's like the most difficult part I find now is just trying to find an elevator that works, right? But there aren't tons of people waiting in line. You don't have as many griefers. And pirates have kind of given up because, I mean, what's the point of pirating if no one's doing the event, right? So it really just means that if you have enough perseverance, and not everyone does, and that's not saying like you're less than if you don't. Some people just don't have time. You can't have good perseverance if you don't have the time to do it. Some people can only play for like an hour or two a night. You could persevere all you want. You're not going to get the stuff done if you only have an hour or two a night, you know? That's not their fault. But if you have the time and you persevere, then you'll make it through. And honestly, it's really not that hard. It's just time consuming. Very time consuming. Alright, we gotta get another, 22 boxes on? Should be tight, but not a problem in the end. And then we just gotta unload all of this. Because we are definitely not fitting yet another load on. I think what I should really do.
Figure out what I feel like doing now.
Do you feel like dancing?
I don't.
Well, then I'm out of ideas.
Okay. At least we covered everything.
Yeah. If you're on the server, remember, there's that person that wants to go do the executive hangers.
It's true.
Whoa. I'm getting the last 22 boxes on this before I gotta go offload. Turn the Z-Look off for this. Come on. Just a little more to go. There we are. What was that?
I'm just getting tired fast tonight. Been really busy at work for the last like 2 weeks, so energy.
Yeah, I can understand that. Even though I was on vacation, I was just, we were nonstop for the most part running around, so like even though you're relaxing, you're, you know, like I feel still worn out, you know what I mean?
Right.
Even though it was all good stuff, you still just feel like, okay, I need still to replenish a little bit. Yeah, when we went to the Ren Fair, it was the first weekend all year that the weekend, like, it was the best weekend we had all year so far. And it was also Pirate Weekend, which is the most popular weekend for Ren Fair. So it equated seeing Ren Fair in a busy state, busier than we've ever seen it before.
Nice.
Yeah, no. I mean,
I was
good
gonna
for
say in a good way or
No,
no?
no. For example, when you approach Bristol, you're not. It's not uncommon to see a line that extends to the tollway itself. Because it goes down to one lane. And there's also truck traffic and such trying to get to the gas station. So it gets a little messy, but it's not too bad. But if you skip that line and you go like another couple miles down the road, you can then exit and come back and come up the back way. And you're like, okay, well then I get to skip that huge line. Not this time. This time when you passed the line to go back, from the other end, every overpass had stop dead traffic, all leading to the Ren Fair. It's a couple miles past Ren Fair, and which is further away than the first exit entrance, and it was stop dead lined up all the way there too. It was crazy. So we turned around. By the time we got in line, it took us about a half hour to get to the front gate.
Yeah.
To drive. I have my brother came, but he had to come a little later in the day because he had other people that he was with someone that had a kid, and so like they had to wait until they could get the kid ready and everything. And when he came later than me a little bit, and normally it frees up at that point because everyone who's going to Ren Fair is there already. It was even worse for him. It took him an hour and a half of waiting in line on the interstate.
Yeah. How many
such.
people attend that? Like,
I don't know. I really don't know. But everyone was saying they had never, like, even the vendors were like, we have never seen it this busy before. Okay, this is definitely the most I've had the C2 packed. I could fit a little bit more on, but I won't be able to fit a whole load on. Right. We're flying. Okay. I took off and it doesn't look like any packages fell out.
Landing gear.
That's a good sign.
Just make sure nothing bad happens once you land in your hangar, because that's how I lost my super large C2. I went to get in my Atlas, and my Atlas fell through the map. Like, fell straight through the C2, fell straight through the hangar, clipped through, and that was that.
To be fair, you really can't stop that from happening. Either that's going to happen or it's not going to happen.
I know. But I feel like it wouldn't have happened if I wouldn't have gotten in the Atlas, for you know what I mean? So,
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Right. I hear a little crate rustling below me.
Quantum travel engaged.
you're gonna hear a little rustling.
A little rustling, a little wrestling.
Quantum travel complete.
What would be really good is if I abandon the mission now so I don't send a bunch of stuff down for no good reason.
Like,
Let me
my
cut to the
inventory
chase.
lost a bunch of the
Microtech
paints.
doesn't like contractors to simply abandon jobs.
Complete.
Better come
From your
prepared
home
to do the job on
location?
the next one.
Yeah.
Interesting. You didn't equip them, right?
It would. Well, I equipped them, you know, to take the screenshots of all of them.
Right.
And, they're just, like, not there anymore. I wanted to pull the Caterpillar out and put the HD paint on it, and I don't, it just doesn't even show up as an option. I wonder if I did a character repair if it'd come back. Probably.
I think, I don't know, actually. I don't think it does, act.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Shields on.
Ah, I love this game.
Landing gear down.
Controlled burn. Let's get the door closing.
You are clear to launch.
Go. Alright, that should be good. And we will not open all doors. That way we don't actually lose the stuff out the front. Oh, and they fixed the one layer bug. Right. Oh, this is going to be so much nicer.
Yep.
So much nicer. Oh. I could have parked a little bit better. light out. Let's get the Z look going. Whatever. We'll just go with that. That's fine. Oh, already it's so much nicer being able to stack up.
Man, that ash cloud paint on the regular saber looks so good.
Ash Cloud is which one?
The black and gold and carbon fiber one.
There's a at our Asian market, one of our Asian markets, there's a new teriyaki place that opened up.
Yeah.
It is delicious.
Good.
They make it all to order. It's a simple menu. You want beef, you want chicken, you want both? Do you want salad? That's essentially your options for the most part.
Good. Like it.
Yeah. It's so good.
Keep it simple.
Yep. Yep. We enjoyed it so much we went back the next day and got another one.
Cool.
Come on. There we go. It's like almost a game trying to figure out which box you can pull out because of the whole, like if it's next to or somewhat surrounded by something, you can't pull it out. Ba-ba-bum. Get me. There we go. I probably should have parked closer. Didn't realize I parked as far away as I did. There we are. Takes so long for even with the Atlas, for it to traverse from inside the ship to the to the freight elevator. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Get. Come on. There you go. I wonder if I was actually able to squeeze any more boxes in here than I normally do.
Are you keeping track of them in any way?
I mean, I didn't count how many missions I grabbed.
But does your warehouse count for you?
Oh, yeah. Like, this warehouse is empty right now, so I don't have any in there.
Gotcha.
Because the last time I was in and helping Ryu and everything, like, I was empty on cargo between helping Nerdy and everything, so so this is an empty location. So once I send everything down, I'll be able to see how many I got. But you know, it's one of those things where, because we were already kind of cramming the C2 well before, that even though I crammed it better this time, I don't know if it really made any noticeable difference. Yeah, because I don't think I could. I don't think I fit any more missions on. You know, like I think because usually around 5 is what you get unless you're like really. No, stupid thing. I hate when you grab a box midway through a pillar, so then you gotta restack the pillar on top because it jostled it just enough. Get in there. There we go. All right. Like, I've said it doing this event all the way through. I do like the tedious nature of this event, but it really does shut your brain off, though.
It does.
Like, I'm just so in, like, autopilot mode that it's like my brain's just like, oh, we're resting. And then I'm like, oh, wait, I'm streaming. I really should talk. I should say what's in my mind, not just think it.
You really fall into a kind of a stupor, a trance. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. It's like, it's kind of like road hypnosis.
Yep. That's what it, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. At least to me, that's what it feels like. But what you were saying about Battlefield 6 a while ago, what I was gonna say is I'm right there with you. I know like AK and his server is really excited about it. I figured kind of get their take on it, and then see.
Well, they're you know, they're old school Battlefield enthusiasts, right? So I wouldn't say that they're excited about it. I think they're hopeful. You know what I mean? Just like a lot of the old school Battlefield fans are, right? Like, we hope this is good, but you know, there's a chance it's not. So
I used to like Battlefield as well, but I just was never like a huge hardcore fan like others were. Like, as an example, like when Battlefield 1 came out, like World War 1 or whatever, I always forget what they like. I got into that so
just
late.
called BF1.
Yeah, I thought so. Like I got into that so late that most people had already moved on. But I'm like, damn, the one time, like one of the few times I didn't like hop into Battlefield right away, because that was really awesome. That was a really good Battlefield game, but for me it was kind of pointless because by the time I got in, most of the servers were dead and.
Yeah, I didn't play that one, but the last one I played was 3, so which is like 2011 for a couple of years.
So you didn't play the 2046 or whatever it was.
Nope.
That had that had so much potential.
1942, Battlefield, Vietnam, and 3. And I didn't play like 2146 that people really liked. I didn't play that.
2146, that's what it was.
Which people love that.
No, 2146. Most people hated it. 2146.
There's a diehard group that likes it.
There's always a diehard group. Like I pre-ordered 2146. I was so excited for it, and when I started playing it, like it was okay. It had its moments, but there was a lot of kind of glaring flaws. But the problem was that just like as the game progressed and they kept tweaking and adding stuff, it got worse.
Yeah.
Which sucks because it was a game that like everyone wanted to like. Like we didn't mind that it was in the future and everything. Like that was like what they did was kind of cool. It's just some of the stuff was too overpowered. Like it was kind of pointless to play certain things.
Right.
There were certain weird bugs that like for the first like month or so, you could use a hovercraft to drive up the side of a building. Like perfectly up the side of a building.
Are you talking about the future one or the one that was slightly
21,
future?
2146.
I think that one was just 2046.
Oh, see, I thought it was 2046, and then you said 2146. I'm like, wait a minute.
You're talking about the one that came after. I can't remember if that came in after BF1 or what.
Yeah, it was after.
It didn't come out. It didn't come out that long ago.
Yeah, 21. Whatever it was the most recent one. I'll tell you what. You know what? I don't want to keep messing it up. I'm going to real quick look. 'Cause I never...
Oh, 2142 is the future one that people played back in like 07, 06.
Take a peek. Because now my brain is... like not wanting me to stop thinking until I confirm.
2042?
That sounds right.
But that came out during COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, 2042, yeah. Yeah, that one was one that like everyone wanted to like, but there were just so many balancing issues and weird like I said, like being able to drive up the side of a building with the
No, yeah.
hovercraft, like
No. That one wasn't interesting to me. No.
It had some really cool aspects to it, and there were some really great moments, but overall it just wasn't. It just didn't work.
I did that stuff with like the tornadoes and stuff. I wasn't into that.
It, like stuff like that was cool. They just didn't go far enough with it, to be quite honest. Like, it was just kind of. It felt more gimmicky than like
it did
anything else.
No, I mean the last one I played seriously was Battlefield 3, and then like they came out with 4, and 4 just felt like Battlefield 3.5. Like it didn't feel like a whole new game, which I thought was weird. And then I don't know if it was just like a combination of like life and everything else coming up. I kind of didn't play it. It just didn't seem like a meaningful, entry into the series. It just was like Battlefield 3.5. You know what I mean?
Well, it's one of the reasons why I'll never play COD again is because it just feels like it's just a money grab. Like they don't. Every entry is not a meaningful entry.
That was sort of what it felt like to me when 4 came out. And 4 did change stuff, but it's like
Yeah.
it didn't change enough in my opinion. It just felt like another Battlefield 3. And then they came out with Battlefield Hardline, which was like a cops and robbers thing, and
Yeah.
I just didn't understand that. That felt like an expansion pack on Battlefield 4, which already felt like an expansion pack on 3. You know what I mean? It's like, so what are we doing here? You know what I mean?
Yep. Well, it was this. It was
and then
that was the thing.
Battlefield 1 came out in 2016, and I thought that looked really interesting. I just never. I don't know if I wasn't gaming much at the time or what, but
Battlefield 1, like I said, I got into it way late. It was really good though. It was
the aesthetic and everything looked really cool to me. You know what I mean?
Everything about it was really good, in my opinion. Call of Duty just was so frustrating. Like I had so many good memories with Call of Duty, so many fun times, so many fun people I met. But like, it was so frustrating to sit there and be like, oh, if you want to play these new maps, you got to spend $20 on like 3 maps or something. It's like, okay, like okay, I can kind of get that, as long as the maps are good. At first, the maps were good, but then they kind of got lazy, and the maps they added, like, maybe one of them were good. So you're like, but then you can't play with your friends if a map shows up that has it, and they have it, and you don't. And then what really drew the line back in the day was when they're like, oh, yeah, here's the new DLC, like, map packs. Like, cool, we all bought it. And then, like, a week after launch, they're like, okay, here's the new Call of Duty game, and then everyone just abandons the game. You're like, oh, come on. Like,
yep. I mean, I had a lot of fun playing COD, like Modern Warfare and stuff back in the day, but I don't know. I never really got a particular, like, affinity for that series. To me, the thing that I always loved about Battlefield were the vehicles. You know what I mean? It was really fun to be able to master the different vehicles and the jets and the bombers and the,
I mean, I never mastered them, but I totally understand that.
Yeah, but like, 1942, each one of the jets felt different, or planes, dogfighters felt different, all the tanks felt different, you had bombers. But then, like, you extend that to BF2 and, like, Battlefield Vietnam, where they had the helicopters, and, Huey felt different than a Little Bird, felt different than an Apache, felt different, It was all really, plus the size of the maps and stuff like that, where it really felt massive and like a true combined arms experience, you know what I mean? Not just like a sweaty FPS shooter, you know what I mean?
Right. And there was strategy, like trying to take points and push the map and such.
Yep.
Actually, one of my favorite Call of Duty things ever was Warzone, actually. Warzone was so much fun.
Which one is that?
That was their Battle Royale. So
like a standalone game?
Yeah, it's free. It was, well, I think it's still around. It's free to play. And it's a Battle Royale. There's vehicles, but it's not like, it's not like Battlefield. But there's vehicles, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was really good. I'm not huge into battle royales, but that battle royale was a lot of fun, especially with some of the people that I played with, because they were like, they weren't sweaty, but they wanted to do well, So like, they didn't care if we lost, but they weren't like, oh, let's just be stupid. Like, they're like, okay, no, let's be strategic. Let's work together as a team. Let's this and that and all that jazz. So it was a lot of fun. The thing that ruined Warzone was that they changed the map. They updated the map. And so they got rid of the map that everyone loved and replaced it with a map that people were only on. Like, they were like, okay, this map's okay. but some people outright hated it. So that kind of ruined Warzone. But then they also had another mode called DMZ, which that was kind of like Tarkov. And that mode was super great. That was like, because it wasn't as stupidly complex as Tarkov. And I know there's people that like the complexity of Tarkov, but come on. You got to admit, even if you like it, that it's very niche, incredibly niche. But so it wasn't super complex like Tarkov, but it had all the same like type of, risk and reward and everything. And oh man, like when the time is ticking down and there's only one exit exfil chopper left, and there's multiple teams fighting over it, and you don't have to fight. You don't have to. But if you do kill that team, then you get to loot their stuff, and they might have some rare thing you need to complete your mission. So, people aren't, you got to imagine that people are going to be friendly. Holy cow, there have been some heart-pounding endings that were just like you exfil, and you're just like screaming at the top of your lungs because you can't help it. You're like, yeah, oh my God, you're just freaking out. And there have been sometimes you're on the losing end, but man, that mode was so good. That was so much fun. And then Call of Duty, because they're so dumb, they decided to get rid of it. So there's no more DMZ.
So, I just loaded my Idris up with 2 sabers. Went to call ATC to leave. As soon as the doors opened up, my Idris disappeared. And because it disappeared, I fell to the floor and died.
I mean, you are pretty high up there in the captain's chair.
Yeah. So, I don't know what happened.
It's got to be with the instancing. Like when the doors open, it's supposed to move and the ship over, and it probably just glitched and didn't bring the ship over.
Definitely what it was, but, that might be it for me for Star Citizen for the evening.
Oh, fair enough. I'm halfway through unloading the C2, and I've already sent down 512 SCUs. So I didn't pack this to the level you did that one day where you got like 1,000. But I definitely
It was 1,000, but it was over the only reason I'm saying it was close to 1,000 was because the one that I successfully turned in was 940, and the one that I lost was more than that. So I don't know how close it was to 1,000, but it was over 940.
Yeah. So if
And it had a lot more in.
So yeah. So I think it was only. I think this is only maybe 5 missions worth still, because at 512 that gives me 2.8 missions complete. Not quite 3. So either I got 5 done or 6 done. You know what I mean?
Right. All right. Well, I'm gonna hop off, get ready for bed. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Sleep well. Nice hanging out with you, buddy.
Yep. See you, man.
See ya. And then good shot went to bed. Sleep well, good shot. All right, so we had a good night. We started off a little slow because all of our corp was bugged that we went to and tested out, at least, because I wasn't going to risk going to a single location and tying up the elevators doing this. And then it took a couple at Microteca, and I was almost going to server hop, and then we came across a working location. So we are, with the time that we had, we did pretty good. We got 1 C2 full run done. And all of this is just going to be a bonanza for other people. And I don't know who. We'll see. But at least for now, we could just keep adding to the coffers. So that way, we can assist people out. But, you know, there's a lot that needs to be done. Because if you're going to finish off a whole mission, remember, you need 2,826 SCU. We are at... Well, we'll see. We're over 512, but we'll see where we're going to be at when. No, why? No, why? Oh, no. Okay, I'm not going to fix that with the Atlas. That would be too much of a pain. So yeah, we'll see where we're at when we're done with all of this, but. Okay, so you see how there's not, here's a little tip. See how there's no cargo, you know, like there's no hollow blue grid thing there to drop? That means the stack got messed up. So you got to keep going down until we see one, and then we can stack the next one, and then the very last one. Boom. And then, this front stack got messed up. So we gotta do the same. Oh, it was just the top one. Excellent. Here we are. Okay, now we're back in business. So yeah, so 2,826. So nearly 3,000. So this isn't going to help someone finish like one off in one go. But this is at least a chunk. And then who knows? If we do this again tomorrow, you know, we should be able to get at least another C2 done. Because I am on a time frame. It's not like I could be up until, like, if I could, I'd be up till the sun comes up just doing this and sucking up cargo. But I have work tomorrow. So unfortunately, I cannot do that. I might be able to do it this weekend at some point. We shall see. I do have family coming in. For at least a little bit on the weekend. So I'm going to be focusing some time there. Get up. Give me a box. Obviously didn't stack this quite as well as I could have. So it's going to be a little off for us to predict how much we got there. But 4 high, perfectly stacked across, got us 512. And while we're a little off, we're not that far off. But I think it's 7 across. So we're like... not even halfway. Oh, yeah. Also, if you're a King of the Hill fan, I think the King of the Hill revival is pretty good. It was a little rough start because they did so much exposition dumping in the first episode. But they did that so that the rest of the series can kind of be just more natural, like the season. And I think it's pretty good. it sucks that we only got like 10 episodes. I would love for King of the Hill go back to its, the old traditional, 20 plus episodes a season. But I'd rather have 10 episodes a year than no episodes a year. But yes, I mean, there are people that aren't a fan of the revival. Johnny Hardwick, who played Dale. Obviously, if you're a King of the Hill fan, you know that he has passed, unfortunately. And so people were not happy with his voice. But I should point out that the first 2 episodes are voiced still by Johnny Hardwick. And the reason why he doesn't sound quite right is because so much time has passed since they aired the last episode from the previous run, that between age and all the cigarettes that he actually smoked in real life, his voice won't sound as exactly the same. And then I think Toby Huss, who took over, has done a fine job sounding like good old Dale. So you still might not like how his voice sounds. You might think it sounds off regardless, but just keep in mind those first 2 episodes are Johnny Hardwick. So if they sound off, it's just because he sounds different. But I like what they did with Bobby and Joseph, and so far all the characters that I've seen that they have referenced and brought back, I think, are pretty good. Well, we're going to have at least half of this loaded up. That's good. Come on. Gotcha. Got him. And I should once again advertise the Chicago watch party for Bar CitizenCon this year, October 11th. We're going to be doing a complete site takeover of the Mount Prospect Public House. If you want to get your tickets, if you want to see what we got going for it, there's going to be giveaways, free pool, free darts, there'll be food, etc., etc. But if you want to see more, go to chicagobarcitizen.com for more information. There'll be links to tickets and limited edition merch. We did try to keep the price down as low as possible, but because we're not a big time, seller of clothing, we couldn't get cheap prices. But we made it as cheap as we could get. But come join us. It'll be a fun time. CIG, if you saw, is not coming to our event. But we have things planned whether they were going to come or not. So especially if you're in the Chicagoland area, I highly recommend you coming out. Or if you're within driving distance. We do have people coming in from Florida, New York, Ohio, Michigan, and some other states. I think Arkansas. So we have people coming in, and it's going to be a great time. 11 TVs across 3 different rooms, 4,000 square foot space. There's an in-house sound system that is going to display... is going to stream all of the direct. So It'll be a fun time. Oh, and I forgot to mention this earlier, but it is right off of a metro stop. Or not right off, it's a block away from a metro stop. So if you're coming by train, you can still do so. And if you are driving, they have free valet parking. And if you don't want to valet, then a couple blocks away there is, I believe, a parking garage. It'll be a good time. It'll be a fun time. And there might be some other stuff that we can't say because it's not necessarily finalized. Okay, I think I'm not seeing any other boxes over there. I think we have come to our unloading end. And then once again, that is ChicagoBarCitizen.com. All right, it would be nice if this is above 700 when we're all done. And oh, it didn't update yet. There we go. Whoa, 900. Okay. I guess I lowballed myself there a little bit, but 900 even, that's kind of funny. So 900. How many loads is that? Because I'm not going to do the math. I'm going to do it on the calculator. Oh, 5 runs. So exactly 5 runs. But not bad. Not bad. Because, again, you need 2826. Knock off 900. You're just under 2,000. I mean, not bad for someone helping you, you know. And obviously, we'll be back to grab more cargo in the future. But that is where we're going to end things today, adventurers. I appreciate each and every one of you coming out and hanging out. Like I said, if you're coming to a watch party and you're around Chicago, drive distance to Chicago, then I highly recommend that you come and join us. It'll be a lot of fun. And like I said, you can get your tickets, your limited time merch, details, facts, and all that jazz through links on ChicagoBarCitizen.com. I hope you all have a fantastic night. I hope you sleep well. I hope your day went smooth, and I hope tomorrow goes smooth for you as well. Adventurers, as always, until next time, bye-bye.